I apologize for being a couple of minutes late. We had a problem with our technology, had to do a little reboot. I am starting tonight's meeting of the Board of Trustees for the Village of Lansing, August 15th at 7:32 p.m. And Jody's turned on the recording, so I'll have a roll call. Pat O'Rourke and Carolyn Greenwald will not be with us tonight. They are traveling. So Susan Ainsley.
Present.
Jeff Dobbin. Present. And I am present, Ronnie Hardaway. So that's our roll call tonight. I see no public here in the room with us tonight for public comment period. But I will open the public comment period to anyone who is online who would like to speak on a topic that is not going to be covered in tonight's agenda. Anyone? Hearing none, seeing none. I will move that we close the public comment period. I would need a second.
Second.
Susan seconds. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Okay, public comment period is closed. We have one set of minutes to approve from August 1st, 2022. I will move that those minutes, the draft version of those minutes to be approved. We need a second.
Second.
Second, is there any discussion about the minutes? Any changes you'd like to introduce or questions? Hearing none. All those in favor of approving the minutes, the draft minutes from August 1st, 2022, please say aye. Aye. It's unanimous, and that's done too. Okay, the next topic for tonight's meeting is we're going to open a public hearing for our proposed updates to the Greenway Plan. I will move that we open the public hearing at, well, should we do that earlier? Wait a minute.
Yeah, you need to wait.
Okay, we're gonna
1
wait a
minute.
minute. Okay. So I hope everyone's doing well tonight. We've had some nice weather recently. We need some rain, but the weather's been great. The sun and the coolish weather, I loved it. Unfortunately, I had to use one of those days to do landscaping in my lawn, but that's okay.
The truck I saw outside,
What's that?
was it that truck that was outside on the road? Or did you do it?
Oh, I did it. No, I did my own.
Impressive.
I tried to. Well, it's like mowing a dust bowl. I used to mow lawns in West Texas and eastern New Mexico. It looked a lot like my grass here now. It was bringing back fond memories. I need to start wearing a face mask when I get out there and mow now.
Okay.
Okay, it is 7:35, so I will move that we open our public hearing for the update to the Greenway Plan. I would need a second.
Second.
Susan seconds. Is there anyone online who would like to speak about this Greenway Plan update? It's Carolyn. Hey, Carolyn.
Teddy.
I'm trying to join on my computer, but it's giving me drama. So Jody, actually, I'm trying to come in if you see it.
I already accepted.
Nathan and Teddy.
Nathan and Teddy.
I see no request to speak at the public hearing. Trustees, would you like to leave the public hearing open for one more meeting? Our next,
I so move.
okay. I agree that we probably should. There's not a critical need to get this Greenway Plan passed immediately. And that way we might get some more comments at our second meeting. And if we get none at that point, we can close it. So we will leave this open for tonight and address it. We will not have a September 5th Board of Trustees meeting due to Labor Day holiday. So our next meeting will be evening meeting will be September 19th. And at that point, we will allow additional comments if needed on the Greenway Plan. Moving on, our next topic is to Topic is to consider setting a public hearing for proposed local law F, the amendment to Village of Lansing Code zoning law to replace a section on tree conservation. I will move that we, I guess we really don't have to move in this case. We just.
Yeah, we moved
Do we
to set a
move?
public hearing.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, we are
For
setting
the
a public
19th.
hearing. Yes, thank you.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, do we want to do that? We'll have a second and potentially a third public hearing at the September 15th meeting.
That's fine.
Would that be okay? Okay. So I will move that we set a public comment period for the evening of September 15th Board of Trustees meeting. Probably we will set it for 7:40, just in case we don't have a lot of comments on the Greenway plan, but it could start a little after that if we do have comments. So if
Is it September 15th or 19th?
September 19th, did I say 15th?
Yeah.
I think I did. Let me make a note of that so I remember it.
Just want to make sure I have.
Thank you, Jeff. September 19th, I apologize. At 7:40 PM will be the public hearing for this local law F. I will move that. I would need a second.
Okay, I'll let her. Peter Falls.
Yes, I like.
All right, I'll second.
Okay, Jeff seconds. Okay, all of those in favor for this public hearing on September 19th, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, that passes. So now we have also, next topic then would be to consider setting a public hearing for proposed local law G, which is the amendment to the Village of Lansing Code related to special permit. And that was a part of your package for this agenda tonight also. Are there any questions about that before we consider the public hearing? Okay, I will move that we consider setting a public hearing for proposed local law G, amendment to the Village of Lansing Code special permit for the evening, also for the evening of September 19th at 7:45 PM. And I will need a second. Susan seconds. Any discussion? All those in favor? Say aye. Aye. Thank you both. That was rough. Okay, the final official topic is our Safe Streets for All resolution that Natalie so kindly reviewed and gave us some suggestions on improvements. One thing, I did get what is a quote final number from the Safe Streets for All committee today, that our total at 3.98% would be $6,190. They have decided to not pursue a $1 million contract. They're going to go for $750,000. They think that that is enough to cover what they need for this particular grant application, or the grant, sorry, for the safety study. I think that's what they're calling it now, the safety study. So, all right, the final price is a little bit less. There's a chance that that could come down a little bit if they do get some more partners. What lowered our costs this time was that the county has decided to contribute $10,000 to the overall cost. So they are going to be a partner. And we still got a couple of communities that are considering it. We're also looking at the state DOT, but they're concerned that the state might not participate for federal grant. So they are trying to get some more entities and municipalities to participate in this grant application to become partners. I sent you some data today. The one was the Excel spreadsheet. That's the crash fatalities and serious injuries numbers. This is what they had this morning. They're still tweaking those numbers. They think that there's some more data to be pulled in. It comes from several different sources, the state, county, and I think federal. And they're trying to pull all of that together, consolidate it, and verify it before the application's made. This information will probably be drilled down into more aggressively by the writers of the safety plan, the contractor we had doing that, because that will start here, look at it and see if they can't get more information and give us some more details. So that will be part of the final study. The other thing I received, I did not send to you. I got it late. So I had, at the meeting today, we were asked what the deadline was for voting, and I told you that we had to do it before September 15th. Fernando de Aragon said today, I'll read this, it's a short paragraph. At today's SS4A meeting, we reported out on the status of different municipalities regarding passing a resolution in support of the grant application and pledging to contribute to the local share. The cities, meaning the city of Ithaca, has indicated that their common council vote will be on September 7th. It would be best if all other municipalities have their resolutions passed ahead of September 7th, so the city can vote on being lead agency with assured commitment from the joint applicants. That's no pressure for us to vote yes, but if we're going to vote on this, yes or no, we should probably do that tonight. So I will move that we accept the updated resolution that Natalie provided to us this afternoon.
And you all have it. It's in the back of your packets there.
Yeah,
You have the marked up one and the final one.
right, and that was great. A lot of the stuff that I had put in there absolutely had to be removed. So, and I tried to make it as obvious as possible that it was temporary information. So I will move that. If someone would second to put it on the table for discussion.
I will second.
Thank you, Susan. Okay, does anyone have any questions or concerns about the resolution?
No.
No, I guess I'm fine. As briefly as possible, what are we getting out of this again?
We will get an in-depth report, safety action plan from the contractor. The first thing we will do is submit an application.
Right.
So if we win the grant application, we will be given monies. We're asking for $750,000. Federal government might decide on a lower amount. Whatever amount they give us, we would have to match by 20%. But the maximum we're going to ask for is $750,000. So this part is to just become a partner within the application for the grant.
So it costs us $61.90 to become a partner and getting the monies to get us the information that they're going to be putting together.
The $61.90 goes toward the contract where the plan will be created. Yeah, the ones that I've seen, and I suspect that the county's version of this plan will be about 150 to 200 pages. That's typical because it's very in-depth. It goes into basically what are the features of the county and the surrounding, the city, the surrounding municipalities within the county, even state roads. They will have all that information. They will have crash studies in there. They will have specific. They will recommend after talking with all of the municipalities to get information input for the safety action plan, they will put certain capital projects that we think we need and that they think we need that would help meet the requirements for the federal grant for all of those projects. So the first thing is just for the report, to get the report, and that's required before any capital project from any municipality or the county or collection of those, before they can even apply for monies coming out of this federal grant program, Safe Streets for All, they have to have this plan. So we're basically paying to have this report, that safety action plan done, so that in the future, all of us or any of us can apply for capital projects and get federal money. They're still competitive grants. It's not guaranteed.
It's not guaranteed though.
It is not guaranteed. There are a lot of criteria, and what the safety action plan does is they write that plan in such a way that the federal government realizes the needs of the community, and they use that to help them decide if we receive a grant and how much we receive once we apply for capital programs. That's it kind of in a nutshell. So this is just to write the report.
I got one
So
more question.
Ronnie, if the matching doesn't come for the report for some reason, or the report doesn't happen, then the cost is zero, right?
If we do not get a contractor, or if we do not have enough money to make the 20% match, the grant for the report would not be awarded to us. And there would be nothing beyond that. We would not get a report. We would not be able to participate in future grant requests through this program.
But then the cost is zero.
Cost is zero. Yeah, if something happens.
So it's not, there's no risk that we're paying for nothing. If we pay, we get the report.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
all right. I mean, I said the other week, I'd like to participate for two reasons. The first being that it's easy to say after there's a tragedy, oh, we should have spent some money. It's harder before. And I'd rather try to err on the side of avoiding tragedy. The second reason being, I like the idea of being a municipality that is a partnership with our other local municipalities. And it seems like this is an opportunity to partner with everyone who's around us in a project that's beneficial to everyone in Tompkins County. You know, when you drive on the roads, it doesn't matter if the accident happens in the city or the village. You know, if you get hit by a car, you get hit by a car. And those, you know, those differences sort of melt away. So I like the idea that we're all partners in the safety of our general area. So, I mean, it doesn't seem like a huge chunk of change. It seems like there's a benefit. We don't know how much the benefit is amorphous, but there does seem like there'll be a benefit. So I like the idea of us participating.
Thank you, Carolyn.
I have one other question. Is there anything else? And I was looking, what if we get this report and we decide there's nothing for us to do? We're out to 60, I shouldn't say we're out, but we paid 6,100 to decide that we didn't, if it happened, if there's nothing for us to do. My question was, is there any other benefit for this if that happens? And Carolyn just gave us one where we're going to be working with all the other municipalities. And is it good to have this information for any other reason that we can use this information for possibly, or?
Yeah, but for instance, if the county decided that Trip Hammer Road needed to be extended further or improved somehow, and it was going to cost a lot of money, we would apply for a capital program through this for federal money to help pay for that. That's one. There's Trip Hammer. There's also Warren Road, which is also a county road. And then from the state side, we could decide that we want to replace the bridges, the overpasses that come from Cayuga Heights into the village. We want to do something with the Warren Road 13 intersection.
Okay.
So that would also be a consolidated grant request, because it would involve village and the county and the state at the same time. So that's one reason why we were going toward why Fernando was going to approach the DOT, because 13 is such a major part of our transportation corridors that we thought that they might be interested in becoming a partner too.
Okay.
But it's probably going to be hard to get money out of the DOT. They may want to help, but they not with money. It's just a guess. But he is working on that.
I'm sold. I'm fine.
And this is just a $5 billion grant. I mean, there's other grants out there too. This is just this for this specific.
All right.
This specifically, and I quite frankly, I think that and all indications are that this is just the beginning. They'll use this as a test, because really there are transportation problems all over the country, particularly in urban areas, which we are, but we also have some rural problems. And I think that at some point, even the rural communities are going to want to get some federal funding to help improve their highways and their roads because they have accidents too. So if there's something they could do to widen the road, perhaps improve an intersection, put in a street light, whatever, they will be doing that too. And they will, many of those communities will be partners. The only two we don't have so far are Enfield and Newfield. And that's only because of cost. So we're trying to work out a way where by getting more partners, we lower their cost. And potentially they might come back to the city and say, city, can you pick up an extra $10,000 and get these two in? So they're looking at that right now, and that will be part of the preparation for this grant application to write the report. That will help us. If we can get all of the communities, it would definitely improve our chances of getting the $750,000 grant through the state, through the federal government to write the safety action plan. And I think that, and from what I've seen, the state and federal governments are moving to more toward intermunicipal participation, sort of like a mega shared services, so that you can get together and solve common problems at a higher level rather than everybody inventing their own wheel, and it's a different wheel for a different axle for a different car. So I think that we'll see more of this, but this is the start. And yes, there are more grants, but having a safety action plan like this, you can go to anyone and say, we've done this safety action plan, and these are the capital programs that we've started with. And so, we're planning on these, we're working together, and it would help us with all of the federal and probably the state grants too.
Okay.
So, and our part is not that much really for all of this. The city's really taken the majority of the cost and the time, and that's why they want to be lead. But they're the part of our county that have the most serious issues immediately. But they are definitely, and you can tell by the numbers, even everybody is having problems. So are there any other questions or comments? Hearing none, I move that we accept this resolution. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Caroline, I know you can't officially vote, but thank you. Well, I guess you can. Yeah, you can. You can. Yeah. I'm sorry. The state extended the, yeah, okay, my fault. Thank you, Carolyn. Great. And thanks, Natalie, for that work. Okay, moving on, mayor's comments. My comments tonight, I really don't have anything beyond. Deborah and I did hear about another encampment, and it turned out it's on the Brixmore property, the Cuyahoga Mall property again. It's at the little access road as you turn the curve on Graham Road to Dart Drive. There's an access road that goes out toward 13. There was a new encampment that was starting to build up there, actually substantially building.
Is that the one by the billboard?
Yes.
Yeah, John reported on that one last time too.
Okay, so I contacted Mike. He had already contacted Stephanie, the property manager. And Derek, I had contacted Derek, and he said that he would put that location on their deputies patrol. So hopefully we will stop, nip it in the bud, so to speak. So we'll see. And so beyond that, I really don't have anything else for tonight. Susan, do you have anything for tonight?
No, I don't, but thank you for all your work on the safety study.
So far, it hasn't been too much, just kind of listening and trying to get the questions answered. So, but you're welcome. That's part of my job. Jeff, do you have anything?
No, I don't. Thank you.
Carolyn, do you have anything for us tonight?
Nope, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay, then, wow. We got a lot done in a little bit of time.
Yeah, we're efficient.
We're efficient. I appreciate it. So I will move that we adjourn, but we have to have a second.
Second.
Beat ya. Okay, Susan seconds. All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Thank you all. It was a great meeting. Fast but effective. Bye-bye.